out of multiple different states. Um, Again, this is why I was so adamant about putting out warnings and trying to keep y'all updated the best that I can. That's why there are a lot of other YouTubers out there that were constantly live streaming this. These people who actually knew what they were talking about were constantly live streaming this and trying to keep everybody safe and get y'all the proper warnings that y'all needed to stay safe. Alright, and again, this is why when there's severe weather, and especially when people start talking about tornado outbreaks, this is why you need to pay attention. This is why you need to have a plan in place for severe weather, alright? Because everybody waits till the last minute, and then when that time hits and that time comes, then it's too late and you can't do anything about it, alright? So again, when they talk about severe weather outbreaks in your area where you live, alright, you need to take that precaution. Because everybody thinks that they just hit rural areas and they don't hit houses, they don't go in downtown areas. That was proven last night false, alright? Which everybody pretty much already knows that, alright? But if you didn't know that, it was proven last night. Alright, Bowling Green, Kentucky, prime example. They had two tornadoes go into downtown areas, alright? Their downtown is completely messed up. Due to two tornadoes and downtown, alright? I believe they actually eventually merged together to become one tornado, alright? Illinois, Amazon distribution center completely wiped out. Alright, they're treating that as a mass casualty incident, and they still haven't released exact numbers on how many people are dead or how many people are injured. And you know, that's not a good sign considering that it's been hours now and they still haven't released numbers on exactly how many people are dead or injured. So obviously that's not a good sign. They were bringing buses. They had two buses to take people out of there that were alive, and those people were, or I mean, those buses were empty. All right. When the videos I seen the buses go by, there was nobody on those buses, and that's another not good sign. All right. Now, I do want to go to Mayfield, Kentucky. All right, that was one of the areas that was really hard hit. All right, Kentucky governor there said now he's up number. It was around 50 to 100 people. Now it's 70 to 100 people that are dead. He said that number could go up to 200 before it's all said and done. But again, like I said, this is why people are putting out warnings and stuff. People need to take precautions. All right, there are people in Missouri, and I believe there was 3 fatalities there also. But there were people in Missouri that didn't even know tornadoes were coming. I was watching stuff from storm chasers. They were telling people, telling you know, hey, you need to get in cover. There's a tornado coming. They didn't know nothing about it. Another place that was hit was Arkansas. There was a nursing home there that was hit, where 2 people died and 5 other people were wounded. Now I don't know if they were patients there or if they were caretakers. But again, I believe that was one of the first places that was hit by the tornadoes. Now, one tornado actually crossed 4 states, traveled over 100 miles consistently, did not lift off the ground one time. But again, honestly, I think some of these fatalities were due to people not um, taking precaution. I do think that some of these people were taking precautions and they just couldn't outrun it because of how strong the tornado itself was. And again, some of these tornadoes were probably EF3, EF4, maybe EF5 strength, alright? So these storms were packing a serious punch, and as you can tell, they did damage. Like I said, Mayfield, Kentucky was one of the hardest hit areas that, you know, it was just heartbreaking to see that. And again, that stuff like that you can't prepare for. You know, sometimes you can take all the precautions you want and all that, but some of those tornadoes there were just, you know, they wiped out houses on foundations. The whole house is gone, the foundation is just there. And again, when you have 50 to 100 people Hey Kimberly, how you doing? But when you have 50 to 100 and the governor's talking about maybe 200, 300 people dead, that to me tells me that it was just a strong tornado. And I've seen some of the pictures coming out of there. There are buildings that are just completely destroyed. It almost looks like a mountain of debris just piled up on top. It's building on top of building, cars on top of buildings, shingles, roofs, bricks, all just piled up on top of a big mountain of it, mile wide. Hey, Texas Jack, how you doing? Yeah, so the exact number is unclear, but again, with that being said, you know, as far as FEMA goes, I'm not sure, but I know the governor of Kentucky, he activated National Guard, and um, I know he activated National Guard. He got truckloads of water coming. I believe 2 or 3 truckloads of water coming to that area so people have usable drinking water. I'm assuming FEMA will come in afterwards and help, but I'm not sure about that. But I know the National Guard's been activated. Multiple truckloads of water are coming to Mayfield, Kentucky, and in particular. Like I said, that area there has maybe 200, 300 people dead. Who knows? So again, that area there was just very, very hard hit. Prayers out for them people there because that's got to be heartbreaking. Right at Christmas time, on top of it, you don't have a house, you have nowhere to live. May have lost family members and your house. But same thing in Arkansas. 7 people there affected by tornadoes, 2 dead, 5 injured at a nursing home facility. There were deaths in Tennessee, fatalities in Memphis, fatalities in Missouri. So they're everywhere. And like I said, I do firmly believe that some of that was due to people not taking precautions, not listening to warnings, thinking that it would never happen to them. But like I said, 2 tornadoes went into downtown Bowling Green, Kentucky. So they can happen anywhere. But again, as the day goes on, we still won't probably know the exact number of people dead. They'll get a better estimate. Like I said, that Amazon Warehouse Distribution Center in Illinois was completely destroyed. And like I said, they sent out buses there to pick people up. And like I said, the buses that drove by in the video looked completely empty. Now, I don't know if those buses are coming from the second part or not, but the buses I've seen were completely empty, and that's not a good sign. But again, thankfully, it does look like right now the severe weather threat, or at least the tornado threat, is over for the most part. I think there's like 2 tornado warnings, and the rest are all severe thunderstorm warnings. But again, the damage is already done. People are already injured. People are already killed. People have lost homes, families. All that's been destroyed. But to all the people out there that were, going live, trying to talk about the weather, get the word out to these people. Y'all did a great job. One person that in particular did a great job was Nate Snyder. He's always on top of the weather. He did a great job. I always go to him. David Sloshenhauer was on there also. But so again, I think these people did a great job trying to get the word out. They actually had the resources to live stream it. They had the equipment to live stream it, and they had the time to live stream it. So shout out to them. They're always on top of it when stuff like this happens. But again, Mayfield, Kentucky is just one of those states that is going to be, this day in particular for them will be talked about for a very long time. And this is a day that will live on there forever. But like I said, I just want to get on here real quick, talk to y'all about this. But again, prayers for everybody that was affected by this. Alright, Text Jack, have a good night. Like I said, I just want to talk to y'all about this real quick. So, definitely keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers. Missouri, Tennessee, Missouri, Kentucky, all them people, keep them in your thoughts and prayers. As for y'all, as always, thank y'all for watching. If y'all have any questions, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll try to answer those the best that I can. And as always, y'all stay safe out there.